The person that you are making $3,000 a month is not going to be the same person that makes you $20,000 a month. Instead of chasing, you're attracting money effortlessly or opportunities. That is how you are going to make your first $1 million on social media. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Christina Way, entrepreneur and mindset coach. Now, if you are very new to this channel and you've never watched any of my videos, in short, I was an intern in college making $400 a month. Then I started a wholesale and private label cosmetic company called KITTL Cosmetics that totally blew up in the first year, making my first 6 figures. And then from there, I have expanded into several different little businesses, being a content creator, and then in last year, getting super into digital products. Throughout this entire journey of 6 years, I have never used ads and really mainly posted Instagram Reels for all of my businesses and really mastered organic traffic. So basically that is just a short story of me and my journey. Now let's get into the reason you're here. The goal of this video, I really want it to be super easy for you to understand and actually implement and start. So I'm gonna have the chapters down below along with all of the links of the tools and resources I share in this video. The first thing that you wanna do is make a decision and do the research. Throughout the past few years, what I have seen is that people have these desires and what they really want to go after, or the type of business that they want to start. And I'm telling you that whatever your desires are, they are there for a reason. None of my friends have the desire to have a YouTube channel or to be an entrepreneur, and that is because this is what's meant for me and my journey. I want you to know that you are not crazy. Whatever you dream of, how big or small, it is meant for you. You know, when you have like this image or like this vision of your dream self, you know what car she drives, you know what career she has, you know how she talks and walks, her clothing, her mindset, you know where she lives. You have such a clear vision of her because that is you. Remember when people would say that dream version of yourself is just another you in an alternate reality, like it already exists, and I wouldn't ever really understand it. Like, I would hear it, but I wouldn't comprehend it. And just recently, it just kind of clicked to me and I was like, oh my gosh, I have such a clear vision of her because that is me. That is literally me. I am right here and this is her, and all I have to do is bridge this gap. And how do I do that? By taking aligned action. So let's go in and we're gonna make a decision what you want to do or what you want to sell. Then from there, I need you to do some research on how to start, whether that goes into, you know, YouTube videos or just Googling, reading, whatever it is that you do. Do some research, but do not overload yourself with information, because this kind of causes like a productive paralysis or like a productive procrastination era. And if you're in this era for too long, you're quote unquote feeling like you're being productive because you're like, well, I'm learning about, you know, how to start this business or the best practices or the best strategies, like I'm learning, so I'm being productive. But if you stay in this space for too long, it kind of causes for you to stay stuck in there and you kind of never go past this to actually take actions. So just focus on getting enough information to just start. Because honestly, the best way to learn your business or whatever you're doing is by being in it and experiencing it for yourself. Then I think this is like the most important thing, and it has been such a game changer for me, is just choosing one mentor or content creator to look up to. I think I was following, gosh, like at least 10 different mentors, and it was just like an information overload. I was like being pulled one way and then the other, and it was a lot. So ever since I've just kind of stuck with one and followed her advice, I have been so much more productive. And you can do this per like topic. Like if you wanted to choose like me for mindset, then you would just like consume my content. And then if there's someone who's really big in, you know, a clothing brand business, it's like, okay, then you follow them for their like knowledge in the clothing brand business, you know? So you can definitely do that, but just don't follow like 10 people for mindset. Now this next step is we're gonna go into mindset, and I love this because hello, this is my field, this is my area of expertise. I love this so much. And I have actually gone through this process 3 times, probably more, but like 3 real times that have dramatically changed my current reality to, you know, my desired reality. It has been a very similar process every single time. That's why I'm like so excited to share this with you guys. Basically, you need to say goodbye to your current self. The person that you are making $3,000 a month is not going to be the same person that makes you $20,000 a month. There's different skills, there's different mindset, habits even in your daily life. Like it's completely new, it's completely different. And I focus on this entire mindset process in my Align with Abundance program. This is where you can accomplish, instead of chasing, you're attracting money effortlessly, or opportunities, or just a certain lifestyle. Once you learn this skill, you're able to apply it to all aspects of your life. And this program is actually like going to grow more and more because I'm consistently learning new things and like adding to it. It also comes along with a free community so you can like connect with other people as well. I just think that within everyone's journey, doing that inner work is literally the key to success, because if you only have the best strategies and the best product, but you don't have that mindset that you can do it, that is where you're going to fall short. So if you really need help in the mindset process of it, then I'll have my program linked down below. So when you are asking for this next level, God or whoever you believe in is going to put you through a series of tests where you're going to have to face what is actually holding you back. A great example of this is something that I personally experienced. I was in college, I was working on finishing up my degree, and I was always very set on getting a corporate job after college. Like that was my dream. And I had created my lip gloss business just like kind of as a hobby. So after graduation, I was trying to get jobs, doing interviews, and I was just not getting hired. And I always had it in my head that my true desire was, you know, having freedom and just making a lot of money. Like I wanted freedom so bad. I was so tired of juggle work and school ever since I was like 16. I would have really loved like a career that gave me all the time and freedom, but also like, you know, made me some good money. And I remember just crying and not knowing what to do. In that month, I made more money than what these jobs that I was applying for were going to pay me money. So basically, you go through these series of tests, and when you pass, the outcome is your desired result. So the third thing that we want to do after we have worked on our mindset is that we want to take action and actually implement our new identity so that we're truly stepping into this new life for ourselves, taking aligned action to what we want. So in order to take action, of course, we need to build our own product. For this video, I'm going to use a digital product because in my opinion, digital products has been the most amazing business model just because I can set it up very passive, and all I have to do is focus on driving traffic to my product. Don't have to ship, I don't have to manage inventory, and the best thing about it is that it's pretty much all profit. I'm not having to invest a huge amount back into the business every single month like I did with a physical product business. So if you are interested in starting digital products, I have my starter kit down below, and it also comes with master resale rights, so you're able to sell any of those guides and rebrand them as your own. So literally you don't even have to create or even write the digital product. But if you did want to create your own, here's exactly how you're going to do this. There's a design program called KITTL. I would use KITTL to design the cover of like my ebooks. They have such better like graphics and just designs overall. It's literally replacing having to hire on a designer, and it's so important to have a really good design for your ebooks because you want it to like really stick out. So having your cover being as desirable as possible is really, really important because it's your first impression. Also on KITTL, when you have one of their memberships, you're able to use their designs for commercial use. So you will not get into any type of copyright infringement when you use KITTL, which I love so much, especially being in the digital space. It can get a little tricky. Now, once you have your digital product that you want to sell, I highly recommend getting a stand store. The reason why I love stand stores so much is because it's basically a shoppable link in bio. It saves so much time from having to design an entire website. It is literally so convenient because once people click the link in your bio, they are in your Stan store and they could see all the products that you have. You can list freebies, you can list courses on there, you can host a paid community. There's just so much that you can do. The way that I like to use my Stan store is to not only just sell my product, but they actually have email marketing and sales funnels. I will promote a freebie, and whenever someone goes in and opts into my freebie, they're also opting in to my 45-day email sequence where I'm able to provide a lot of value and also promote my digital product and increasing sales in that way automatically. Now, after they put in all their information to grab the freebie, they're automatically going to be sent to a second page, and this is going to be a sales page for your product, which I love. So they have an opportunity to buy the exact product that you are selling. Now, I see that a lot of people say that Stan Store is a little bit pricey, and I can see where they're coming from, because especially if you want to get the upsell feature, it does go to $100 a month. But they have an amazing affiliate program where if you get people to sign up, you get reoccurring commissions every single month. So if someone signs up using your link for the basic $29 plan, then you get $6 every single month. And then if they opt into the $99 plan, then you get $20 every single month. So honestly, if you just refer people, then Stan Store really just pays for itself. Now that we have the product, what I would do and what I have done for years on end to drive free traffic is to use Instagram Reels. You want to create Reels that actually speak to your audience and make people want to buy your product. And I have automated this system using ManyChat. So basically what I do is that I have my posts scheduled, and once it launches, I have a call to action. Comment energy, and I'll share you the exact steps on what I did to shift into an abundant mindset. And once people commented energy on that reel, they would automatically be responded to and then get sent a direct link to my product. Before I learned about this tool, I was actually manually going in and responding to every single comment, sending DMs every single day. It would take about like 2 hours. It was just absolutely insane. So this has allowed me to truly automate my system and passively make sales every single day. Now, for those that want more of a physical product business, I'm going to focus on 2 of the ways that you can do that. That's a little bit simple and easy, and you don't have to worry about shipping it out, storing the inventory, or anything like that. It is a little bit pricier because you're basically saving a lot of time not having to do the physical labor yourself. So just be mindful of that. The first one is going to be print on demand. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys are probably pretty familiar with Printify. This is a service where you can literally start a business for $0. And I have a video on this that I'll link down below that goes a lot more into details if you want to learn more. But basically they will create the product for you, ship it out, and even like customize it. Like I believe the t-shirts, you can customize the inside tag to your branding, put a little like, you know, thank you note in it. And if you get their membership, you're able to get these products at an even lower rate. They have a ton of things like home decor, clothing, skincare brands, supplement brand that I would love to actually like get into, but just so many products. So once you kind of choose like the vibe that you want to get into, you want to go ahead and create the designs for these products, and you could use that through KITTL. And now for this, you definitely want to get the KITTL membership because then you're free to use it commercially, especially for your print on demand products. This is going to be the key. Whenever you're in KITTL and you're creating these designs, you're able to actually create mock-ups in this as well to use for your product photos, and it looks so realistic. It actually blows my mind that we have even got to this point in business, because I promise you guys, like, I was slaving away hours of the day outside with like a 50-cent white poster board that I got from Dollar Tree, over here using the sunlight, taking photos on my iPhone, to get really good product photos. Now we don't even have to do that anymore. We don't even have to hire a photographer or anything, because these programs make it so easy for us to really create businesses. You really just gotta put in a little bit of effort and work, and you could literally have Printify ship out your products. This would have been a dream of mine back in 2019 and 2020. Like, this probably would have saved me so much time. I probably would still be doing lip gloss if I wasn't so burnt out from it. I really want you guys to take advantage of these opportunities. Now, this one is a little less custom, but it's also really, really good if you want to do a physical product business, and that is to get into drop shipping. I did do this back a couple years ago. I wanted to create a business where, you know, I personally didn't have to show up and be the main face for it. I just kind of wanted to just sell and be a little bit low-key, and so I created my own drop shipping business, and I was actually selling these like keychain chargers, and I love the product. And it actually did really, really well. I literally posted on TikTok and it literally blew up in 3 days. I will add some screenshots here if I have them. I really know what I'm doing. This has nothing to do with my reputation or my following or anything like that. Like, this was pure mindset in action. That is what I want to teach you guys. I had that store for like 1 week. I made like $3,000 to $4,000 from it, and I actually shut it down because it was just not fulfilling. I didn't really care for it anymore. I was really bored, and yeah, so that's kind of how it went. But I did use CJ dropshipping, and I just linked that into like a Shopify store. So that is a whole nother way to do that. Or now, especially with Printify, you're able to link products to sell onto TikTok Shop, and we all know that TikTok Shop goes insane. I want to kind of get into it, but I'm trying to not work myself. But if I personally wanted to make a lot of money, I would sell on TikTok Shop, period. That is how you are going to make your first $1,000, your first $10,000, your first $100,000, and hopefully your first $1 million on social media. You'll basically just rinse and repeat this process. This is really truly just creating a skill and mastering that and being able to implement it. And leave a comment if this was beneficial to you, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.
For gravity, I'd rather stay up here. We can get away